It's David Mills here with TBT Real Estate. I am here to give you the monthly market update for the month of October, where we look back at the numbers for September and try to figure out where we are now in the current market, right? And listen, the title is not clickbait. It is reality. The seller's market is over. Okay, and I'm here based in the Lake Jackson, Angleton area, so I'm speaking specifically from Alvin, southern Brazoria County. The seller's market is over. Now, how we determine seller's market, if you've been watching the channel, you already know that we look at months of inventory, which tells us the supply of homes that are currently on the market. And to explain a little further, when you're in a seller's market, you typically have less than 3 months of inventory, right? If you're in a balanced market, you have between 3 to 4 months of inventory. And to be in a buyer's market, you have to have more than 4 months of inventory. And we'll break that down and go city by city in southern Brazoria County. So if you stick with me to the end, I'll tell you whether or not I think now is a good time to buy and who should be buying a home right now, as well as which type of home appears to be the most attractive to me. So in Alvin South, we currently have 96 active listings, right? And so the median list price over in Alvin is $324,000, and the median sales price is $265,000. Now the days on market, the average days on market is still 25. So homes appear to still be coming off the market fairly quickly, but the number of homes that sold in the month of September is 29. That gives us 3.3 months of inventory. So with that, what I do expect is for the average days on market to increase slightly and potentially to see that median sales price and median list price start to come down just a little bit. So in Angleton, we currently have 89 active listings. The median list price is $242,000 and the median sales price is $263,000. Now we currently have a days on market of 46 days on market in Angleton, and the number of homes that sold in the month of September is 25. Right, so we have 3.56 months of inventory over in Angleton, Texas. So we definitely are in a balanced market. So over in Angleton, I do exclude the new construction homes in Angleton because there's so many new construction homes over in Angleton. But I will tell you this, that when I did do the numbers and add new construction back in it, the months of inventory shook out to be very, very similar. So next up we have Lake Jackson. Now over in Lake Jackson, we have 79 active listings, and the median list price in Lake Jackson is $284,000, and the median sales price is $337,000. Now the number of homes that sold in Lake Jackson for the month of September is 27, and we do have an average days on market of 25 days. Now when we look at the months of inventory in Lake Jackson, we have 2.92 months of inventory. That is just under what we consider to be a balanced market, but I'm gonna call it what it is. We are in a balanced market in Lake Jackson, Texas. Switching up over to Clute, just up the road, we have 24 active listings in Clute. The median list price is $250,000 and the median sales price is $253,000. Now for the month of September, there were 6 homes that sold. We have an average days on market of 31 days. When we look at the months of inventory in Clute, we are right at 4 months of inventory in Clute, Texas. That is the balanced market trending towards a buyer's market. All right, next up we have Freeport, Texas. And currently in Freeport, we have 119 active listings. The median list price is $285,000. The median sales price is $235,000. Now, in the month of September, we sold 25 homes in Freeport, and the average days on market is 55 days on market. Look at the months of inventory over in Freeport, we have 4.76 months of inventory. Now, that would imply that we are well into a buyer's market in Freeport, but one of the things that you kind of have to understand about Freeport is that a lot of those homes are beachfront homes or beach properties. So those are fairly seasonal. So that does skew the numbers just a little bit, but it's something to keep an eye on over in Freeport. And lastly, we have the west of the Brazos. Now, in the west of the Brazos, we do include West Columbia, Sweeney, and Brazoria all into one category. But let's get into those numbers. You have a number of active listings at 138. You have a median list price of $299,000 and a median sales price of $217,000. Now, the average days on market is 39 days, and the number of homes that sold is 37 homes. All right, so that gives us a months of inventory supply of 3.7 months over in the west of the Brazos, which means we are well into a balanced market and tipping towards a buyer's market. Now, what we're seeing is that the months of inventory has slowly grown over the last 3 to 4 months. So we've gone from being in a low inventory environment that still led to us being in a seller's market, even though interest rates were rising. But we have seen interest rates increase significantly over the last 6 months. And what that has led to is fewer buyers being on the market or coming into the market, and the same number of people who maybe were looking or planning to sell their home at this time of the year, and now that supply of inventory is growing. Okay, so what you need to consider if you're looking to buy a home is whether or not it's the right situation for you. Now, that is something that I would put a little bit of a caveat on, is because it definitely depends on your personal situation. Now, the main thing that you need to be focusing on is whether you plan on being in a home for the long term or not. If you plan on being in a home for the next 5 to 10 years, then I would say right now is a great time to buy a home. And here's the reasons why. We know that interest rates are rising, and we know that price may come down. And that seems a little bit scary to people because we know one of two things is going to happen. Either interest rates are going to continue to go up, and if interest rates continue to go up, that means the home that you can afford for $1,500 or $2,000 a month is going to be a lot less valuable as far as square footage, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms. You're not going to be able to afford as much of a home if interest rates continue to rise. Now, if interest rates fall, then of course what we will see is a bunch of people who have been standing on the sidelines waiting for interest rates to fall, and they're going to jump into the market and start to try to buy homes. And what is that going to do to the price? That's going to cause the price to rise up again. And in that scenario, if you bought a home at a higher interest rate and the interest rate starts to fall, then you can lean back on what everybody else is already saying, which is refinance. Yeah, that's great, but that's not the entire picture, right? So what I'm giving you is the entire picture. If interest rates go up in 6 to 7 months, you won't be able to afford the same house that you can afford now. And if interest rates come down, you're going to see a flood of buyers, much like what we saw after the pandemic. We're going to see a flood of buyers come back onto the market, and that's going to cause prices to rise up one more time. And even in that scenario, you can refinance. So the style of homes that look the most attractive to me are going to be the new construction homes. When I look at the market, when I look at the prices compared new construction to resale homes, the new construction homes are fairly similar in price to resale homes. And what you get when you buy a new construction home is that 1 year, 2 year, and 10-year warranty. In most cases, you get more energy efficiency. And so typically you're gonna have a lot less maintenance in that first few years of owning a new construction home. Now, you don't wanna just go in there and think that you're gonna build a new home and you're gonna get this great deal. You need to talk to someone who understands the market. Okay, so I can tell you how to get into a new construction home. Follow the link in the bottom of the video in the description. Go to putyouon.com, sign up to be a part of my network, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to get the best deals in new construction. All right, David Mills with TBT Real Estate. I hope you guys gained some information out of this. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to y'all soon.